Ladies and gentlemen, in the UK today, 15th of June, I've got Attorney at Law Delano Franklyn, former Minister of State in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I consider Delano one of the persons who has been on the front line of the creation of the Diaspora Initiative, of which I was there in 2004. But importantly, what I want to talk about is this book, Jamaica Diaspora. Delano, tell us about this Jamaican Diaspora, the book.
The book, the Jamaican Diaspora Building, and if you were to look at it, you see Jamaican Diaspora in the Jamaican colors.
Yes.
And then the subtext, building an operational framework.
Yes.
Emphasis on operational framework.
Operational framework.
First conference, major conference of Jamaicans living outside of Jamaica was held in 2004.
Yes.
And out of that conference, we took many decisions.
Yes.
One of the decisions we took then was that we would make the 16th of June every year Jamaica Diaspora Day.
Yes.
So it was promulgated by the government and also by the Governor General at the time. So on or around the time of the 16th of June every year, we would have conferences either in the diaspora community or in Jamaica.
Yes.
And the conferences were held every 2 years. And I've always believed that the conferences ought not just to be talk shops.
Yes.
Yes? Because once you go through the process of putting forward proposals as to how we could and can strengthen the diasporic relations, the operational framework of what we speak, that at some point in time you must document what you have done. Because if you don't do so, persons who come behind will always try to reinvent the wheel.
An existing wheel which is already there. Yeah?
Absolutely. So out of that 2004 Diaspora Conference and other conferences, for example 2006 and 2008, there were many different proposals.
Yes.
One, that we should establish an advisory board.
Yes.
That advisory board should consist of persons drawn from the diaspora community, and those persons would be responsible to advise the minister on what was happening or is happening in their respective diaspora community. Because I was always of the view that it would not be wise for any government in Jamaica to sit in Jamaica and to enunciate policies on behalf of the diaspora community without the diaspora having an input in it. So that is one of the operational framework of which the book speaks. There was also the establishment of a diaspora institute, because while it is important for a government to drive diaspora relations, you would not wish for the policies of that government to be influenced by anything partisan or anything divisive.
Which is sometimes one of the criticisms sometimes you've heard at times.
Yes, you'll hear it from time to time. So an area that I'm very concerned about is that we have not, although we have instituted the institute, I believe that by now we should have had an institute that is established and standing on its own. And that institute, for example, could do a number of practical things. If CDL, for example, wishes to know what are the activities in the diaspora community in Canada, that institute is supposed to be able to provide you with that kind of information at a cost, because the institute is up and running. If there's an issue in the diaspora community, that institute is supposed to be able to put in place the resource mechanism to research what those issues are and to help. So the book also speaks to that institute.
And what I see, like in the chapters here, it talks about the globalization, the movement of the people. Douglas Sereno was one of the person there. Diaspora, the value and importance must be recognized. Bruce Boland.
He was the leader of the opposition at the time.
And also you got importance for national development. Portia Simpson Miller.
Absolutely.
The names that you put here, are they the authors of those sections?
They are persons who came and participated in the conference and delivered position papers.
Right.
And there's an introduction that is written by myself to give the book an overview as to where we are going. And the book is sectionalized into different areas, focusing on the areas which we have looked at in different conferences. And we try to make them as topical as is possible. So for example, you will see there sections dealing with tourism.
Yes.
Deportation and the diaspora is another area.
CSME as well.
Yes. You'll also see globalization, how it impacts the diaspora community.
Well, this seems like a book which should be, if it is not yet, in universities or so as a sort of training
It is in
tool.
it is in a lot of universities. In fact, the University of the West Indies, they told me they have not had any book that focused on diasporic development in Jamaica.
Yes.
In Jamaica, the books usually focus on the diaspora community outside of Jamaica. But this is interactive. This is looking at diasporans living outside, as well as Jamaicans who are there. What is it that we can do to increase it?
Good. So Delano, how can
sir.
people get this book now?
The book now is available only in Jamaica.
Only in Jamaica?
Yes, we are working on having it accessed worldwide.
Delano, is this a ploy? Is this a tourism ploy for people to come to Jamaica to buy the book?
Well, put it this way, they want to come to Jamaica to buy the book. I'll be the first one to support them to come to Jamaica and buy the book.
Yeah.
But what happened is that once I've finished writing a book, I must confess, I really don't pay as much as I should to the marketing aspect of it.
Yes.
But I've found that this is a book that is constantly being asked for by Jamaicans who are living in the Jamaican Diaspora community. So I think we need to push it a little bit to try and ensure.
Well, listen, Delano, I've been there in 2004.
Yes,
and I've been there at all the conferences. You're a good friend of mine.
Yes,
so listen, you can have me as one of your mechanism in promoting
an agent.
An agent, yes.
That is why I'm leaving that one with you. All right?
Okay. Well,
let me just sign it.
Okay, fantastic. Well, ladies, you're seeing history in the making.
I don't want to spell Sidial. S-I-D-I-A-L.
S-Y-D-I-A-L. L for Lima.
Best wishes.
Okay.
That's what's written in the book.
Fantastic.
All right,
good.
boss.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
And see you in Leeds tomorrow, yeah?
Yes, man. I'll be in Leeds tomorrow.
All the best. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.